Hey guys, Dutch Texan here. I promised you guys a unboxing video on my CyberpowerPC and it came in today, so here you go. I'm gonna open this up and see what we got. I'm gonna have to keep my voice down because my kids are trying to go to sleep or are sleeping right now, and so is my wife. And I don't want to wake any of them up, really. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Bunch of foam, which I probably be able to reuse. Let's see what we got here. This is probably the keyboard. So it came with a free keyboard. Yep, and a mouse actually. That's not bad. Supposed to be lit up in the back, looks like, with blue LEDs. I mean, it was free, so I'm not gonna complain. You know, I'm Dutch. I'll put that down there. Devastator. Needs user guides. And this is the mouse. Sweet. Alright. Toss that out of the way. Random box. It's probably, yeah, this is the box that the video card came in, my XFS R9 280. And it has my Office. And it looks like, yeah, my Windows 7 CD and a bunch of other stuff, cables that they didn't use, my ASRock motherboard stuff. Put this down here as well. This is probably my shipping stuff. You guys don't need to see that. Alright. Now, I'll make sure there's nothing else in it. Beast the thing out of there, and that flap's not cooperating. Trying to make a little bit more noise than really. But this is my case that I selected, and a PVA. My wife's computer is right over here, and that is a older case, also in a PVA case. So I essentially got the same thing, just a little updated. And this is actually where the magic used to happen. This is where I edited all my stuff. You can see here the paperwork. You know, I write down the timestamps and the video numbers and all that stuff. So yeah, this is where my shit happened. But we're gonna go back over here where my 7-year-old Dell is, and a bunch of crap that, you know, that's what happens when when you're too lazy to pick shit up. But I do like to drink tea at night. It's usually, you know, I guess the Brits don't do that. They drink a lot of tea. I don't think they do it at night though, but for me, I always drink tea at night. It's nice. Delicious. Anyway. Oh, here. Meet one of the cats. I don't know where the other one is. But this one's named Maurik. Hey, you turd. Yeah, there's boxes. If there's boxes to be had, they're gonna be in it. Welcome to YouTube, kitty. Anyway, it took me a while to find these things. Without scissors, I won't be able to open this thing. Yeah, this is kind of a different video, I know, so you gotta bear with me. I've never done one of these unboxing videos before. It's kind of weird. Alright, well, I think the best way to do this is slide it on out like this. Gotta love that crap. It never wants to cooperate. And I don't really want to manhandle it because then shit falls down. Computers don't like that. But the box on the outside was in pretty good condition, so them shipping it in the box that the case came in is a very smart idea. You know, they have an extra Uber shipping option, but you know, I haven't booted it up obviously, but it looks like it's in pretty good nick.
Alright, here it is, sons. My freaking new rig. Plastic off. As a side window, you can't really see shit right now. But what I do see is the video card. See, my motherboard ends somewhere over here, and then my video card ends here. The damn thing is freaking massive. That XFS, it's like dual DIN too. It's freaking huge. Dual DIN, I don't know what that, dual slot. A bunch of USB 3 ports, which is nice. This isn't though. You see a freaking wire over there. That's pushed it back. But anyway, it comes with onboard video. Who the fuck uses that shit? No, and I haven't seen one of these in ages. That would be a perfect thing to forget. Now, what I am first going to do before I actually gonna take that down and hook this up is see if the connections are good. But you know, I ripped the shit out of here. Nice. Okay, it's my motherboard. It's that huge freaking video card, like I said. Man, that thing is leaning like a motherfucker. Probably because of the weight. Not really a fan of that. Well, let's hope nothing happened to it. It's my processor behind there. Looks like everything. That though I don't like. That's my freaking hard drive right there, and it's not in the slot. Way to go. That must have come loose during shipping. That fucking blows. I have to see what's up with that. I'm probably gonna cut a bunch of this footage out because this is very weird. I don't know how this is set up here. It came 1,500 miles, so that's usually the case when shit like this happens. It's probably just like kind of a railing dealio that slides in here, and it got dislodged. Now, I'm not a big fan of that, like I said, because hard drives do not like to bounce around, and it looks like that's exactly what frickin' happened in here. It bounced around, so, and it's a May 2014 hard drive. So hopefully nothing happened to it. It just absorbed those little shocks. I mean, it's a pretty well packed case, so I hope it survived. As you can see, things a little bit better right here. It's my freaking RAM. The rest looks pretty good. This is 750 watt power supply, like I said. Now let's see if I can freaking fix this thing. Probably have to take that entire thing fucking out. Here we go. Alright. It looks like that the cable that it was attached to was this one, which is an odd choice.
I'm gonna just plug this one here in. It should make no difference at all. And it should just freaking slide way the fuck back in there. Alright, well that's snug back in there. Sure the cable's in there. Now if I have any issues during boot up, then I probably know why, because my freaking hard drive's fragged. But when it comes down to the rest, it has a shit ton of case fans. I really like that. It came stock, so I kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this freaking huge one right here, and it had one on the bottom, but you know, I don't really think bottom fans do much. I mean, the air can't really go a lot of places. You know, it kind of works against itself. See, that's why. And I actually did not opt to have them fix all the cables. I think they routed them all right, you know. I don't think there's a big issue here. Look at the freaking monster of a car, dude. That thing is fucking huge. Anyway, let's button this thing up. Let's see what the fuck. Now, technically, you should not be doing this kind of shit, you know. You should just be able to plug it in, but I know it comes 1,500 miles, and it actually came for delivery twice because it was here yesterday. What's the frick? So, guess it is to be expected that you're gonna have some kind of fucking hiccups. And let's just hope they're hiccups and not huge problems. Because that would suck, like I said. You know, that awkward silence that always happens before you're gonna test something. So I plugged it up. Every single power supply thingy is plugged in. I'm gonna turn on the power strip and turn on the PC and hope for the best. See if it survived the 6-foot drop, 6-foot UPS drop. Here we go. That is the reset button, looks like. That is not good. Oh, okay. Let's see what we got. Starting Windows. Well, that's good. Setups preparing your computer for first use. Now this is probably going to take forever and a freaking day. I'm going to have to input all my personal shit. I'm not going to bother you guys with that. We'll just fast forward to after I've got it done. But I am happy that it is running. Hey guys, I finished the install. I would love to say that everything went 100%, but unfortunately that was not quite the case. First I installed Firefox, then I installed antivirus, and then I went to YouTube and loaded pretty much this video up. And while I was doing that, YouTube said, or Firefox said, hey, you need to install Adobe Flash. So I was about to click on that link when blue screen of death. Computer just shut off. And I was like, okay, so it might be because I didn't have Flash installed and Firefox was doing something weird that the computer said, I can't deal with this, so I'm just gonna go die down and reboot. So I installed Flash and I pretty much rinse and repeat, put this video up again, and it seems to be running fine now. But it still has me going like, okay, I just spent that much money on this computer, and you know, you already knew about the hard drive and all the other stuff, so that has me, you know, uneasy feeling, a very uneasy feeling. But it seems to be running fine now. I'm gonna be installing 3D Mark. I'm gonna be doing memory tests and all that other jazz. I'm not gonna bore you with that. I'm gonna put the system specs on the screen right now so you can read them. Like I said, in short, it's an i7 4790K processor, 4 GHz, 16 gigs of RAM, XFS R9, 280 video card, and the shitty hard drive, which, you know, also pretty much tanked my Windows score, because everything is 7.8, 7.9 except my hard drive, which is 5.9, which then your score is. But you already know that that will be upgraded in 2 years. I'll have an SSD in there, I'll have a different video card in there, so it's gonna run perfectly if this rig is gonna continue to run right, because I'm gonna stress the shit out of this right now. I'm gonna put the 3D Mark scores on here as well after I've done them. I can't read them to you right now because obviously, you know, I don't know them yet, but I'll put them on screen right now. Hey guys, I'm back. So I've been at it for 5 hours now. I started at 9 o'clock and right now it is freaking 2 o'clock. And I don't know why I do this, because I have a shit ton of crap to do tomorrow. But you know, you get a computer in and you know, you find that the hard drive is shit, so that's why I'm running check disk right now to make sure that I don't have any fucked up sectors. Which, no, I don't think I have, but you know, yeah, it is what it is. I ran all the 3D Marks right now. You saw the scores earlier, and right now I can say that I'm very impressed with how this thing is running. That one little glitch up that I had earlier with the YouTube and the Adobe Flash or whatever caused it, I did have no other instability issues right now. It's been running fine, flawlessly, I might add, and I've stressed the shit out of it, GPU and processor. So I think it's going to be solid, it's going to be good. I'm going to install tomorrow, not tonight, but I'm going to install my Sony Vegas. I'm going to finish up the installation on the Office, which I haven't done yet, and that's it. You know, I'll have a PC and I'll probably install a video game to see how that runs. I'm super excited that I finally have a rig that is worth a damn. You know, I love my old Dell. It was with me for 7 years, so that did really well, but for the video editing I just couldn't do it anymore, and now my wife has her PC back as well, so it's a win-win. I hope you like this video. It's something completely different. It's something that, you know, I have never done before, so just leave me a comment, and if you have a PC that you have done a 3D Mark on, post your score, you know, because I'd love to see what kind of rigs you guys got. You guys take care, and I'll see you on the flip side.